How do you break into the luxury market? That is the number one question I get asked. At events, in DMs, at networking mixers, agents come up to me constantly and ask, Lauren, what's the secret? And I always tell them the same thing. But before I give you the answer, let me tell you a quick story. Because this one moment told me more about why most agents are stuck than anything else I've seen in 20 years of doing this. I was speaking at an event here in Hawaii. And after I get off stage, this agent comes up to me, maybe 2 years in the business, and they're telling me, hey, that was great. Loved your talk. And then the questions start. How do you stay so consistent? How are you doing luxury deals? How do you get those clients? And then they start venting. They just switched brokerages because the last one wasn't giving them the support that they were promised. Nobody was mentoring them. Nobody was showing them the ropes. They felt like they were just out there figuring everything out on their own. And I gotta be honest, that hit me. Because when I first started in real estate, I was a 23-year-old kid. Nobody wanted to help me. Everyone was gatekeeping, holding their secrets close. And nobody told me how to do anything. I mean anything. So, I tried everything. I was door knocking, cold calling, sitting floor duty. I was working the mall kiosk, sitting at one of those little real estate booths in the mall hoping someone would stop and talk to me. I was running around with unqualified buyers who had no business looking at homes, driving them around for weeks, burning gas, burning time, and nothing ever closing. And I remember sitting there thinking, should I even be doing this? Maybe I should just go back and work at the surf shop. At least that was consistent. At least I knew what I was getting. And I watched other younger agents who had mentors, people willing to take them under their wing. And they were accelerating past me. Someone gave them a shortcut that I never got. They had somebody showing them the ropes while I was out there figuring it out the hard way. Now look, I didn't play the victim card. I wasn't out there feeling sorry for myself. I put my head down and figured it out. But I made a decision early on that if I ever got to a position where I could help someone, I would never be the person who gatekept. I would never be the person who said, go figure it out yourself. I live in abundance. It doesn't serve me to hoard secrets when someone is genuinely asking for help. There's enough business out there for everyone. So I looked at this agent and I felt for them because I've been exactly where they are. And I said, yeah, absolutely, I'll help you. Let's set up a Zoom. I'll personally audit your business, your branding, your positioning, your systems, everything. We'll find the gaps and I'll show you exactly where to start. No charge. I'm not handing you off to an assistant. This is me and you. Just have your assets ready, whatever you've got. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't even worry about it. We'll figure it out on the call. They were fired up. I mean, genuinely excited. We set the appointment right there, face to face, not over text, not through some booking link. I looked them in the eye and we locked in a date and time. The day before the appointment, I confirmed with them and I texted them, hey, you're still good for tomorrow, right? They responded, yeah, absolutely, no problem. I'll be there. And the day of, I get on Zoom, I'm ready to go, and nothing. They don't show up. I call them, no answer. I text them, nothing. I left a voicemail, never heard back. Complete Houdini, just gone. And I sat there for a second and I thought, you know what? That just told me everything I need to know about why this person can't break into the luxury market. Here's the thing that most agents don't want to hear. The number one reason you're stuck is not your market. It's not your brokerage. It's not the economy. It's not the interest rates. It's you. Specifically, it's whether or not you keep your word. This agent couldn't keep a commitment to show up for a free call with someone who's been exactly where they are. Someone who knows what it feels like to sit at the mall kiosk wondering if this career is even going to work. Someone who had nobody in their corner and figured it out anyway. And I opened that door for them. And they couldn't even send a text saying, hey, something came up. Your word is free to give out. Anybody can say, yeah, I'll be there. But your actions are what determine what your word is actually worth. And in this business, your word is everything. Every listing you take, every buyer you represent, every referral you receive is built on one thing. Can I trust you to do what you said you were going to do? And here's what kills me. These are the same agents who complain about buyers ghosting them. Think about it. You've got a buyer consultation set up. You called the lender, got them on standby, you set up a Zoom meeting, you've been texting, calling, confirming, and day of, your buyer goes Houdini. Gone. Can't reach them. Never hear from them again. And you know what? You know that you can help them. And you know they need your help to find their dream home. You just need to get on the call to diagnose what they actually need. But they won't even show up. That feeling is terrible, right? So why are you doing the exact same thing to someone trying to help you? It's the same situation. I know I can help you. I just need to get on the call to figure out how. But you won't even show up. You wonder why people think realtors are lazy, overpaid, and don't actually do anything. Every time you go someone, every time you don't keep your word, you're proving them right. You're justifying that stereotype for the rest of us who show up and do the work every single day. Now, let me connect this to the luxury market specifically because this is where it really matters. Luxury clients are not choosing you because of your marketing. They're not choosing you because you have the best headshot or the most followers. They're choosing you because of your presence, your reliability, and your word. When someone is buying or selling a $3 million, $5 million, $10 million property, they need to know that you are going to do what you say you're going to do every single time. No exceptions. That's not even the differentiator. That's the entry fee. I teach something called the Settai method. It's rooted in Japanese hospitality principles. And the foundation of it is calm authority, showing up with integrity, building trust through actions and not your words. You don't chase luxury clients. You become the kind of person they're drawn to. And that starts with the most basic thing in the world. Keep your word. If you can't keep a commitment to show up for a free call, how is a client supposed to trust you with the biggest purchase of their life? Life happens. Things come up. I get it. But the fastest way to kill trust and destroy a relationship is to ghost someone. A simple text takes 10 seconds. Hey, something came up. Can we reschedule? That's it. That tells me you respect my time and you respect the relationship. That's someone I want to work with. If you're that kind of agent who keeps their word, if you're serious about breaking into the luxury market and you're willing to actually show up and do the work, I'll do the same thing for you that I offer to that agent. A free luxury positioning audit. I'll personally look at your business and show you exactly where the gaps are. The link is in the description. Book a call and then show up for it. And if you want to join a community of agents who are actually building luxury businesses the right way, join our free school community. Link is also in the description. I'll see you there.